Hello everybody, I'm Zenith, and welcome back to Zen Stream's Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, where I play through Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, tear my hair out, and try to be presentable while doing it. We are in the final stage of Final Mix right now, and we just have one more gummy route, and we just have a little bit more to do. I'm going to try to take it as easy as I can because, while there is not that much to do, I've been sick for the last week. Since Monday, I've had a very sore throat, and then all of a sudden, Wednesday and Thursday at work, I was having a very hard time getting through the workday. I'm on Dayquil right now because that doesn't interfere with my medication, but I might not be talking as much as I normally do simply because, sick. So, that's that. With that being said, we're going to finish this up. We're going to get the final gummy route, and we're going to, we're going to defeat the final boss. I just probably won't be talking as much as I normally do, because normally, my voice is a lot better than it is right now.
Alright, let's kick this game in gear and do it.
Let's get this done. I don't want to do the gummy routes ever again. Never
just wait.
again.
Just wait.
Until you decide to play through the entire series again in 5 years.
I'm never doing the gummy ship sections. This is just for the stream and just for the platinum. Unless I do a let's play. But I don't see that happening anytime soon. So... Alright.
You're going to be here for the Square Enix presentation, right? Then?
Sorry. Sick.
Yummy.
Yes, I will be around for the Square Enix presentation, most likely. That's the 12th, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I'm just wondering, how loud are you going to fangirl out?
Well, they haven't... The thing is, I don't know if they're going to announce anything. If they do announce something, then I'm going to fangirl out. But here's the thing. A lot of the stuff is leaked early, like the whole Pokemon Let's Go and this and that. The only thing I'm looking forward to is a release date.
Oh, yeah. So if they
I think that's what everybody's waiting for.
Mm-hmm.
If they announce, what are you expecting, but what are you hoping? Like, I'm expecting 2020, but I'm hoping for 2019.
I'm expecting nothing, and I'm hoping for this year. But then again, we have reason to believe that it will be this year.
I'm expecting Christmas, and I'm hoping for Christmas, and I'm expecting next year, middle of next year.
I think the Pokemon Let's Go games were announced solely because, look guys, Pokemon Switch is not going to be shown at E3 this year. This is what we have, so you can't get pissed off that we don't show you anything, okay?
Oh god, this mission. This is not that bad, but I gotta use 2 gummy blocks and arrive without taking any damage or using the brakes. So, Ass Blaster, let's do your stuff. No, Ass Breaker, sorry. Oh, let me, while I'm doing this, I want to explain a little bit more about the saga of the Ass Breaker for those of us who left last stream early. Cough, 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 Enigma, cough, cough.
Sorry. I'm sorry I'm not dedicated to you as I should be.
So here's the thing. We were getting so frustrated with the final Traverse Town mission that we didn't really know what we wanted to do. And so we were just like, okay, well, I need to make something smaller. I need to do something. Let's go with the small ship, this design here. And, it's small, but it has enough firepower to break through, like, get all the points or whatever. So I'm just like, okay, I was gonna name it Doomfist, like I normally do, because poor literacy is cool. But it turns out that Kat had a better name. She's just like, you know what? For all the trouble that it's given you, you should just call it like something stupid, like the Ass Breaker. Because, well, Dodger was also telling us, Dodger was saying that we should just make a giant dick gummy ship. Which, I'm not gonna do, because this is a family stream, but, like, that was a thing. So we're just like, okay, we're gonna call it the Ass Breaker. Cat's suggestion. Now, you know, the dumb name would be one thing. You know, I'm fine with dumb names. I don't really care. But the thing is, the Ass Breaker, the legend of the Ass Breaker is that in the first try we beat the mission with the new ship. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so we were just like, you know what? We're never getting.
Ass broke it.
Yeah, we're never getting rid of the Ass Breaker. The Ass Breaker is our default ship. All hail the Ass Breaker, the destroyer of asteroids and asses.
We gotta make that into a shirt. All hail the Ass Breaker.
So yeah, like.
I'll get to work on that right now. All hail the ass.
So that was the initial stream explanation of the Ass Breaker. Like, the saga continues. But yeah, so like initially it was just like, okay, well, it got us through the mission. We are always going to love this ship. So, you know, we're going to come back to it later. We're always going to use the name Ass Breaker for ships. Now, okay, phase 2. So I went down to Jersey this past weekend. That's why I got sick, because Jay was sick. And, you know, I ended up getting sick because he was sick, and that was not fun. But while we were there, we were playing Jackbox with Dodger, and we all got together and we started putting together like stupid names. And Kat put her name as the Ass Breaker, and so we started like having like escalating the entire thing bit by bit, where there was a prompt that said, what's a good name for a band, or an unconventional name for a band, and we put like Dick Muncher and the Ass Breakers.
Oh god.
And there was another
listen to them.
We were also playing Civic Doodle, which is basically you have a drawing prompt, and you have to like keep continuing off of other people's drawings. Well, what I was drawing, like, I was just like, why you keep drawing dicks? Because, like, my noses and stuff just started looking like dicks. I can't draw. I'm sorry. But yeah, so, you know, we were just like, who's been drawing dicks? And then the last one, I actually just drew a dick in this guy's mouth. And so that's how the Dick Muncher came around. And we collectively decided that Dick Muncher is the captain of the Ass Breaker. So yeah, the Ass Breaker ship is captained by Dick Muncher. Captain Officer Private Senior Dick Muncher.
Third Brigade.
Sometimes I worry about you.
So that is the legacy of the Ass Breaker. The Ass Breaker has saved us, and it is now, we're now continuing the voyages of the Ass Breaker with Captain Dick Muncher. Because we are 5.
Dick butt poop. Dick butt poop.
And that's what happens when you have a gummy ship mission that is very hard to complete, and you don't know what to do, and you just start doing whatever the fuck you want. You get Dick Muncher and the Ass Breaker.
I can't remember why I had to go away. I knew it was something important I had to do last weekend, which is why I couldn't be here.
You had to go to a party.
I did? Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, it was Wire's birthday party, or Morgan's, or whatever.
No.
I thought it was someone's birthday party. I thought you said Morgan.
It wouldn't have been Wire's. How the hell could I have gone to Wire's birthday party?
I don't know. I remember you saying Morgan. So.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. It was a friend of mine's. Yeah, we went to the Harry Potter escape room, had drinks. Yeah, I remember now.
Yeah, well, I assumed Wire because I don't know many Morgans. I mean, I know Morgan Freeman, but I don't think you do. Okay, so this one is a pretty simple one. Not get hit. So, yeah, like, the most important thing is not getting hit by these laser diamonds. These are the blood diamonds.
I'm firing my laser.
Or was it swamp diamond? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I got some interesting news.
Okay.
My best friend and coworker at work invited me to go to Gen Con.
Nice.
Which is at the end of August. And the beginning of September.
Gen Con.
Yes. It's
Sorry,
actually just...
you said. I thought you said Gym Con.
No, Gen. Gen. Not the kind you drink. You alky.
Okay.
No, this is just basically just a video game convention and everything else. Kind of like MagFest, but minus the internet reviewers.
Mm-hmm.
And I still gotta buy my ticket, but he's like, "Oh, I'll provide the room and everything." I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool, sure, I'll go. Why not?" I can get $60.
All right.
It's in Washington D.C., so I'm like, okay. And it's for like I said, it's for like that weekend, so I gotta leave early on Thursday, and I'm gonna take my work laptop so I can work at the hotel on Friday. But the convention doesn't start till Friday at 5:00, so yay.
Okay, so the next mission, we use 5 gummy blocks, and we have to achieve a score of 350. I don't know why they're so very specific about this, but...
Well,
so, Max, you were saying about Gen Con? What's going to happen there?
It's mostly, like I said, it's just they've got a lot of competitions going on, a lot of different arcade cabinets. Like I said, it's kind of like MagFest, where it's like, you know, a whole bunch of video games. You can go in there and buy retro games and everything, but there's just no like internet people there, like, you know, where if you go to MagFest, you see, you know, Doug and all them, or
no, you don't see Doug. Doug never goes to MagFest.
Yeah,
Nah. He went to. I know he went to things like ShareCon on his own. Doug went on his own. Okay, basically, MagFest would be the place where everyone else from Channel Awesome would go. But
now that's Con Bravo.
Yeah. But I mean, you get the idea, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
So I mean, normally I was gonna go to Tidewater Comic Con, which is like right near where I live, and I didn't get a chance to go this year. So I was like, all right, it's not a big deal. I can go next year because it's like not that far from me. It's like down at the beach. So
what frustrates me is that I there's no conventions in my area because I live in Tasmania. So even conventions in Australia, I just can't go to.
Have you ever tried not being Australian?
That's mean.
I'm
problem
joking.
with Aussies, mate? You got a problem with people like Chris Hemsworth and
my favorite, my best friends are Aussies.
And
okay.
Mel Gibson. Oh wait, never mind.
So some of my best friends are Aussies. I mean, like DJ Soundbite is even though he hates everything, is a good friend of mine.
Yeah, but he lives in Western Australia. That's even further isolated than me.
Well, you know, not my problem.
Which reminds me, did you guys hear about the basically Pogo? What's going on with him?
What?
Okay, the YouTube star Pogo is the guy that does like mashup videos, like makes music. Like he's a DJ. He makes like all these videos. Well, he came out saying that he hates gays, lesbians, and all them, and thinks they should be burned. Basically, he just didn't like it.
And you can see why I'm not following this, because it's Pride Month, and I don't want to hear all this crap.
Well, no, I'm just like, dude, what the hell? I mean, I like a lot of his music, and it's like, nope.
Looks like someone
tell you
was
what-
taking Ambien.
I'll tell you what the hell was, is he's just a homophobe, and you just gotta stop listening to the music, unfortunately. I mean, I usually try to separate
Was he
art
doing
from
this on
artists.
Twitter or on YouTube or something? Was he, ranting on YouTube, or was he tweeting this shit?
It was on YouTube, and then like somebody posted it on Twitter, and blew it from there.
See-
This guy's Australian.
Are you sure
No,
it wasn't the
he's actually-
Buffalo Wild Wings spokesperson?
Let's not go there with Buffalo Wild Wings. No, he's from England.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah, it was one of those things that popped in my head. I was like, oh yeah,
Yeah, I've mostly been focusing on being gay, especially because Ari and I have been gay all week, and it has been a fantastic week.
Having a gay prom, it's been wonderful. I didn't get my invitation.
You're not invited.
No.
what about me? Am I invited? Am my wife invited?
She's filming. She's photographing, I should say, a prom.
Yeah.
It's not her prom, obviously, because
Oh, of course, obviously.
Oh.
Oh, and I read in the news, I think it was yesterday, that Vermont's governor is willing to pay somebody $10,000 and give them a stay-at-home job to move up to Vermont.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Who wouldn't want to live in Vermont? That's the home of Bernie.
Vermont's
Okay.
a nice place, but it's isolated.
And not only that, but it gets really bad winters.
That just gives more of a reason to just snuggle up inside with blankets and hot cocoa and repeats of Mulan 2 or something.
Alright, I need to change this out. Ass breaker, I'm gonna need to put something on your ass.
So basically you need to pump the brakes on Ass Breaker.
Well, yeah, I've been pumping the brakes the entire time, but that's not the problem.
Ooh! Oh wow! Can you see that on Twitch?
Hey, look, at least he's not playing Agony. If she's playing, I mean, that would get you banned right there.
At least I'm not playing a honey pop. I wish I was.
Honey Pop's
well,
fun.
I think we all will.
Yeah.
Alright, I think that works.
Until Pornhub has its own live streaming service, I don't think we can.
Yeah.
It's only a matter of time, considering the climate we're in.
Give or take, yeah. But yeah, I saw like some videos of Agony, and I was just like, okay, that's a thing.
Actually, I haven't seen anything about Agony. I jog my memory. Is that the one?
Agony is a game where you play as a spirit that can possess other people in hell, with gratuitous nudity and lots and lots of gore.
Wasn't
And
this
you're
on
gonna-
Kickstarter? Wasn't this a Kickstarter game?
I believe so. And I know, like, Australia and a couple other places got like a really censored version of it, where America, we just got,
I don't think we even
Games
got it. I haven't heard anything because the thing is, it hasn't even been submitted here.
Probably won't,
Classification.
considering.
Yeah, it probably won't.
Well, the thing is, unless it has a physical release, that's a real issue. So
No,
I remember Hatred wasn't submitted in this country yet. Did I have to get it or not? And now my cat's meowing outside. Because it was this other game I remember seeing. It looked very grotesque. It looked like it was a first-person shooter that had almost what's the word I'm looking for? That old creator who came up with all these grotesque designs, H.R. Geiger.
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 Geiger. Yeah, I think it was called Scorn.
I've heard about it, but I don't know.
It looks like things are getting really grotesque in the gaming. Yeah, Scorn. That was it. Yeah. Heck, even the logo for Sora and Ag kind of similar.
But I saw that and I was just like, I saw like a lot of gameplay trailers and I was like, yeah, that game is gonna. You can't play. You can't do streams of it. You can't do LPs of it. Yeah.
That's probably the point.
Give it?
It give it a mature rating, but technically it should have gotten an A rating.
AO rating. Yeah,
Well, they don't
much...
give AO ratings anymore. God damn it.
They don't?
No, because your game won't sell. So, like, they usually try to take something out, if at all possible.
Let's see, actually. Well, Hatred was given an AO rating, and that still sells on Steam.
Well, yeah, everything sells on Steam. There's games that are broken that are on Steam. That doesn't prove anything.
Yes.
Okay, fair enough.
Besides, Steam's a very different marketplace. It doesn't have to submit to the same kind of ratings system because it's more an independent marketplace. If you want to get your game mainstream appeal, though, then you can't you can't have an AO rating or it won't sell. Like most places won't put an AO game in their stores anymore.
Yeah.
Ever since like the Leisure Suit Larry days.
Those games.
Parents don't even know that ESRB is a thing. It's weird.
Yeah, it's funny. The people try, censor, still bring up the whole game violent thing and saying, you guys do realize we have this ESRB system, right?
Except it works more for the government than anything. It's not really very...
Okay, the ESRB, just to clarify, the ESRB isn't government-run. It's a self-regulating body by the gaming industry, correct?
Yes, but they're government pandering.
Well, I would make a suggestion that America does it the same way we do it down here. Have a ratings board for everything. Like we have the same rating system for movies and TV that we have for video games. The only problem is that some people see that as government censorship. If everything has to be submitted through them.
Which is not censorship, that's, regulation. People don't understand what censorship is anymore.
Exactly. Like, the situation with We Happy Few, it frustrates me, but considering how it's glorifying illicit drug use, I can sort of understand why.
It's like the whole active shooter thing. People are up in arms, and rightly so, because that's a game that probably should not have been put out at this time. But,
absolutely.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You have a right to make whatever game you want, but the problem is we have the right to say that we don't like it. And that's a basic human privilege, is being able to object to things. And unfortunately, the government and the SRB and the general public have a large say in that.
The ESRB was pretty much the negotiation. I'm trying to think of the word I'm trying to think of. They pretty much came to a deal in the middle with the governments who were trying to shut it all down after Mortal Kombat and Night Trap and all that other stuff.
Yeah, that's the thing, though. Like, Mortal Kombat happened when I was, 5, when I started playing video games. Like, I had Mortal Kombat too. We've been talking about this and having these discussions for years, and guess what? Nothing's changed. And yet, we're still acting like this is new. And, the SRB was put into place because of stuff like Mortal Kombat, but people are getting up in arms about weird things.
The funny thing is that at least with Sega, they at least had something before the ESRB. That was their, way of alerting people that things like Night Trap, which is what the real crux of the issue was. I mean, Mortal Kombat was a major part of it, but Night Trap seemed to be the real nucleus of the entire situation.
It's a shame. Like, we can't focus on, what video games actually do. Instead, we're like, oh my god, video game violence. I remember the first video I ever made. was a vlog. It was a rant because Arnold Schwarzenegger was trying to pass a bill to make violent games illegal to sell to minors. Now, granted, that would probably involve a lot of other measures and whatnot, and this and that. But the thing that I latched onto was the people that are trying to put these policies into place. Like, for example, the Governator. He was in violent movies. He starred in those movies, and that's, we have all this violence and stuff in movies already. What's the difference with video games, aside from the fact that you're interacting? And the interactive element is... The interactive element is up for debate about how much that affects things, but my stance has always been that we have a rating system. Don't buy a game if you're not old enough for it. If the game is rated teen, just wait until you're like 15 and then buy that game. Like, I wasn't allowed to play God of War until I think 17 or 18, pretty late in the game, but I had to be the right age, because if I was a kid, that may have affected me. I don't think video games cause violence, but people are impressionable, so...
I remember when I first got my Mega Drive back in the day. Yeah, that's what we call the Genesis down here. They came with a poster looking through all the games, and I saw Mortal Kombat, and I was like, "Ooh, can I have that game, Dad?" I'm like, "No, why not? It's not for you." And I didn't get pocket money because my dad works at the bank, so all my money got put into savings account to worry about my future and investments, all that other garbage. So I never got to play the arcade. So that was my day. And the funny thing, I mean, in the US, arcades, it's 25 cents for one play, isn't it? Right?
25 to 50, yeah.
Oh, hey, Eli, how's it going?
Here in Australia, it's $1 for a play. Yeah. And that's where I saw them. Sometimes it's $2. Like, fuck off. Nope.
Like, over here, that would be the price if you wanted to get something out of the claw machine, which is another story entirely.
Oh god, fuck those things.
I never really played much arcade games. I used to play like Galaga a little bit, and then I played insert your joke here about Galaga. That man is playing Galaga. And I used to play other like arcade games as a kid. But the moment I got a console game, I'm like, why am I paying other people just to enjoy a game that I could probably be playing at home?
Totally.
And now with online only, you can do it all over again.
Oh, God. Okay, Asuna G. We're on the final gummy mission, folks. I made it. The first two of this one are very easy.
Gummy.
It's just that this one requires a little bit more precision. Oh, hey.
Blocks bouncing here and there and everywhere.
Hello,
I'm a
kitty cat.
gummy bear. I'm a gummy bear. Gummy bear.
All right, you go to your room. Go to your room.
I'm already in my room. Slam.
You're not my real
Go
dad.
to your brother's room. Hey.
And we got a subscriber. Yay. Thanks for the subscription. You're a YouTube subscriber, so you don't even hear this. Yay.
Oh, damn. Oh, by the way, Zen, did you check out the Streamlabs OBS thing?
Peaceful ways. By force.
Thank you, Sassy Unicorn, for hosting the stream. You're awesome. Thank you very much. What were you saying, Enigma?
Streamlabs OBS, the Streamlabs version of OBS.
I haven't had any time to look at any of the Streamlabs stuff, unfortunately.
No,
hey,
I get it.
How's it going, Sassy? Go on. Sorry.
I'm just thinking, you have custom notifications. You've made custom ones.
Oh yeah, I've already made custom notifications.
Because I was thinking of the Sora 5 ones.
I don't want to do this. Of course. I'm trying to remember what I did beforehand, because I know I had, like, in order to get a bunch of ships together, you want to make this grid of shooter. So you want to have, like, as many of these Thunder G's as you can, but you also want to have lasers. You got to fire your laser. Yes, Sassy, I loved the fan art. That's actually the first fan art I've ever had, so thank you very much.
Oh, you got fan art! Oh, that's adorable.
Well, it's more me and Ari being gay, so she gave us art of us being gay, so it was pretty nice. I'm happy with it.
Wait. How gay are we talking about here?
I don't know how I'd put it up. Like, I'd have to grab the image. Actually, give me 1 second. I can actually pull up the image.
Actually, I'm just asking, is it safe? Oh.
Let me see. I'm gonna go on Twitter. Bear with me for a minute, folks. Because I do want to show people this, because it's pretty damn awesome. Alright, I gotta put this in my pictures folder. I'm also gonna bring Ari's too, because Ari's is really cute.
Aww.
Okay. And mine. And now I'm going back into OBS and putting it in the image. Properties, browse. Sorry, this is going to take me a minute. I didn't prepare for this. I was not prepared.
See, I always told you to prepare for the unexpected.
No, it's expect the unexpected. You can't prepare for the unexpected.
Expect the unexpected is like a kangaroo jumping through my window and kicking me in the head. But I can't prepare for it.
Okay.
Wouldn't that be a birthday blessing?
Pictures.
No. That's a koala grabbing hold of my nuts. That's a birthday blessing.
Okay. God, where'd it go? Sorry, guys. Bear with me just 1 minute.
No.
Where'd it go? Of course, it disappears the moment I move it into a specific folder. Because why would it work now? Alright, I'm trying this again. Okay, DS.
You know, apparently, a callback to that Buffalo Wild Wing stuff from yesterday. Apparently, that account got hacked because whoever set it up made the password something really easy, like Buffalo Wild Wings or chicken. I'm hearing varied accounts of it.
So it wasn't like a scorned ex-employee or something. It was just.
It might have been, but I'm just saying they made it really easy. It's like you want to rob my house.
Oh,
here's the key.
okay. That is super adorable, gay.
If I can actually pull up the image a little bit more.
You know what? I think we need to put that in the corner instead of the kitty.
Why won't you pick the image? Now everything's fucked up.
Yeah. You ruined it, Zenith.
Everything is ruined.
This is the bad stream. Let me see. Let me try this again. I'm turning off some Windows stuff for a second. Hold on.
Is there a locked feature on OBS? I can't remember. Well, there is.
Why won't you let me move it? That's weird. That is really weird. It won't let me... But yeah, it's really cute. I wish I could move it up. I don't know why it's not working. So let me reset everything. Hold on.
Wait, I just noticed you named your ship the Assbreaker.
Yeah,
No.
you missed this. You missed the story. It was like there's a lot of stuff involved. I'll have to explain in a second, but yeah, there was some things. Actually, I wonder. I'm just gonna remove that. Let's see.
There should be a padlock next to layers, so you can't move them after you've placed them down.
It might be that. It might be I had already had it set, so I have to make a new layer. OBS is weird. I'm sorry.
It is. But I'd rather that over XSplit any day.
Okay, image. Let me try this again. Well, XSplit was bad. Let's try this again.
XSplit was just confusing.
There we go. Now look how cute that is.
Just waiting for it to come up on stream.
Yeah, me too.
Oh yes. You look like what's her name? You look like a Sylveon. You look like a Sylveon.
Okay, now let me put up Ari's picture.
Is anyone else seeing that?
Yes.
I can see it now.
Okay, and now this is Ari. And this is the two of us being gay together for Pride Month because we're the best. We are totes gays together.
You're the best at being gay.
We are not the best at being gay, but we're pretty damn close. We're pretty damn gay. So Sassy, thank you very much for that. I am sorry that it didn't initially work out because OBS is weird. But your task, Enigma, since I know you're very good at this, I'll give you the pictures later, and I need you to make me a new overlay featuring these two sprites.
You want them there instead of the cat, or want them next to the cat?
Next to the cat.
Yeah, I can do that easily. Just send them to me when I can, and I'll work my magic. Which is not like your magic, but it's still good.
My magic's pretty good, but when it comes to images not sizing properly...
I've got the magic fingers for that.
Not gonna go there with that.
Alright, so let me remove these images. I learned something today. If I'm going to add an image, it has to be new. So that has to be there. Sorry, I'm gonna have to check all of my boxes. I like my boxes. Don't talk about my boxes.
The only one who can do boxes is me. Unboxtv.net.
So just gotta make sure that this is sized properly.
That's what she said. Or he said in your case.
I'm a gummy bear.
It's a control and shift. Alright, so everything's sized properly. Let us finish remaking the Assbreaker. And I'll tell you I will tell you all the story of the Assbreaker. Again, because not everyone's heard it, not everyone knows.
The weirdest crossover with Kingdom Hearts Hearts and Warhammer 40k I've ever seen.
Oh, don't make me think about that.
So here's the thing. Alright, so, essentially, we were having a horrible time trying to get this, like, get the last mission, sickness, one sec. Okay. Yeah, I was getting down with the sickness there. Yeah, so we were having trouble with the not the Traverse Town, the Hollow Bastion Mission 3, and we were, like, on an hour into it. We were just like, we need to try something new. So I wanted to make a new ship, and I made this really small one that had a lot of lasers, well, 2 lasers on either side, and basically this impenetrable fortress of thunder cannons that can theoretically break your ass. Now, Dodger had initially told me to make a gummy ship that looked like a dick. I didn't do that for obvious reasons, but I settled for the next best thing, and on Kat's suggestion, I named it the Assbreaker, which was my compromise. So that was phase 1 of the Assbreaker. The Assbreaker has since gone to many different levels of other things in terms of Jackbox and whatnot, but essentially the Assbreaker is now going to be the name of the gummy ship for a long time to come.
One would assume that...
no problem, Sassy. I'm always happy to show off artwork, especially when it makes me very cute, so thank you. Sorry, Eli.
One would assume that its final form would be the drill from Avatar.
Oh yeah, one of the things that we said in the last stream was we beat the mission in one go with the Assbreaker, so it's like believe in the Assbreaker that believes in you. This is the drill that'll pierce the heavens.
Drill, baby, drill.
Alright, so let me try this. See if this works. Oh. That's not what I want to do. So yeah, this is the final gummy mission. The final one.
The final Friday.
This is... And then we can actually go to the final boss. Bang Dream Girls Band Party.
That's like one of the most Japanese titles I've ever heard.
Now, I know this is me being very immature, but that is that a mature rating game with the bang in the title? Like, I just...
I'm sorry, what?
What is Bang Girls Dream Party about?
Bang Dream Girls Band Party. I've got it. It's a dating sim starring Bang Shishigami.
It's a rhythm game.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
On iPhone.
I'm 5, and I my mind goes to places, and I'm also very gay, so my mind goes places. Anyway.
But the thing is the word bang is stylized as capital B A N capital G. So that's totally different.
About girls in a band, it's like Love Live. Okay, I could check that out. I mean, I do like girls. I do enjoy the girls. Because girls are cute.
Abercrombie and Fitch.
I like the girls who wear Abercrombie and Fitch. Get her if I had one wish. We've been gone since that summer. Oh, that summer. New Kids on the Block had a bunch of hits. Chinese food make me sick. I think it's fly when girls stop by for the summer.
Alright then.
Love Live meets K-On! Nice. Sounds good to me. Alright, easy there, kitty. Don't go causing trouble right now. You're in the middle of wires. I don't want you getting in the middle of wires.
Bruce, what are you doing?
Okay. Come on. We can do this. Break through the heavens with your drilling powers of amazeballs. I don't know, I'm 6.
Baseballs?
Don't judge me.
Happy birthday.
Spaceballs the lunchbox. Spaceballs the cereal. Merchandising. That's
Where
where
the
the
real
real
money is made.
I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it this time.
Kingdom Hearts the Flamethrower.
The kids love this one.
Isn't Square Enix games just all about flaming?
A little yes and a little no.
No, I thought it was about getting there fast and taking it slow.
No, that's
I thought-
Enix games before they got acquired by Square.
I thought it was taking you up the rear with no Vaseline, no hug, no love, no thank you. Oh wait,
That's
that's EA.
That's a oh. It took me a second.
EA, don't forget, EA will be the first station. Me and Zen will be broadcasting live in just 1 week from now.
And the worst part is, no matter how bad it is, they make you pay afterwards.
Ooh, they have a prince character? A la Utena. Well, I have Utena right next to me, actually, so that's actually pretty damn awesome.
EA games is like having Rumpelstiltskin come to your house, sodomize you, and then laugh. I'm just kidding. You have to call first.
Oh, come on. Will I make it this time? I don't think so, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. Crap, damn it.
How many points you gotta get?
600. Well, I have it paused, though. You mean like this? I picked this up at a con. I need to watch it, but it's awesome.
Oh, you almost made it.
Yeah, I almost made it. So I do have the right strategy. I think the big game changer is the asteroid field. Like the asteroid field is where you can get most of your points, but I don't want to sacrifice all my I think what I need to do is use my lasers more in that section. But
So what you're saying is you're not throwing away your shot.
come on, kitty. If you want to cause trouble, go for my lap.
If you want to cause trouble.
God. Come here. You're being silly. Hey. Everyone say hi to Chiaki.
Hey, Shaki.
Chiaki.
Oh.
We're working getting your collar cam so we can get the kitty cam set up for the stream.
That you know that would never work out. We've been over this.
Yeah, of course it would work. Cats would get you the most views ever.
Okay, I already have a bunch of views with her. Say hi. Hello. Oh.
You've heard of keyboard cat, now controller cat.
Alright, let's actually do this.
Fine.
So, okay. I gotta use this sparingly, because I don't want to waste all my ammunition. But it's like, I need them points.
Them points.
Oh. Focus.
Focus, dude.
Focus.
So, any of y'all played Fallout?
Which one?
Any of them?
I played
Well, I do
3 and I sucked at it, so I stopped.
I played 3 for like 10 hours and just got distracted by other things and then went back to it. But what I do know is I don't know if it's still happening, but the original Fallout was free on Steam for a little bit.
Well, I was reading that there's a Fallout New Vegas mod. Fallout New California is coming to PC in October.
Oh, Cool. Wait, is this a new fan-made game of Fallout set in New California?
It's a mod for New Vegas, so essentially yes.
Okay, interesting. New California is an actual place in the Fallout universe, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm wondering what's keeping them from actually doing that.
Is there a hotel New California?
That's still one of my favorite songs to this day. Chinese company invests $100 million in Destiny 2 developer Bungie.
I believe it.
Okay. When it comes to the Fallout games, the games are set where a nuclear blast happens in the 50s, or is it the 60s?
I think it's the 50s because the music makes it feel like this.
So
back then.
Fallout 76. When I first heard the title, I thought, oh, it's going to be set when the atomic blast happened in 1976. That would have been a bit more interesting.
Huh.
But imagine, if you will, Fallout New California is set in a world where the explosion happened in the 80s.
Uh-huh.
Because isn't that when Hotel California was made? Was that the 70s?
I do not know.
Hold on. I think I have this. Yeah.
1976. So imagine instead of 50s music like I don't want to set the world on fire, more like 70s stuff, a bit more of an edge.
Yeah.
So basically, it'd be Fallout Guardians of the Galaxy.
I love those
You
movies.
make that sound like it's a bad thing. Put a mutated raccoon as a secondary character, and that would be Game of the Year all years.
It's not. It's definitely not. So.
All right.
But imagine having to deal with radiated Californians. Whoa, dude, you want to surf in the toxic waste again?
Okay.
Dude, this
Kitty.
extra arm gives me so much more grip.
Kitty, you're making it hard to play the game. She's biting me.
Isn't that just New Game Plus mode? Where the cat just bites you at random intervals? Meow Game Plus.
Oh, God, I'm 20 under. Damn it.
No, wait, Mew Game Plus.
Do I like Love Live? I haven't seen much of it. I love the artwork. I love the style of it. I just haven't actually watched the show. Easy there,
What
cat.
is Love Live? I haven't heard of that show, actually.
It's a school idol project. It's about a bunch of young girls who are in a band, and it's all about... It's basically idol like genre for Japan. And I do love K-pop. I think
cool.
K-pop
So
is
that's
awesome. All right. I'm 20 away, so I'm on the right track here. I just need to. I need to focus. I need to breathe.
Let
You
go
need to
your
reach your-
conscious
You need to
self.
reach your inner Zen.
I need to bend my
Yeah.
knees, use my arms.
But Ari isn't here.
Ooh.
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Yeah, you could have.
Let's see. These stuff's going through rings. What are you playing, Superman 64?
BTS? I don't know what BTS is. Stay on target? Stay on target? You disabled your tracking device. Is everything okay?
So, anybody looking forward to the new Wonder Woman movie that's going to be coming out soon?
Eh.
I didn't see the first one.
I liked the first one a lot, but considering, the direction they went with all the other films, I'll watch it, but I'm not like, need to see it kind of thing,
Well, the second one's supposed to be taking place in 1984, so... Because there was a cryptic image that dropped that says WW84.
Okay, so it's a prequel? Or wait, a sequel?
No.
It's a
no.
sequel. Yeah.
It's a sequel to the first one. She's kind of doing flashbacks, type thing.
Okay, so kind of like what we want with the Black Widow movie that's never gonna bloody happen.
No, that actually is happening.
It is. It just got pushed past Black Panther and Doctor Strange and whatnot because,
Yeah.
you know, they wanted these characters, and I don't blame them. Like, those are good characters.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can't argue with the results, but still, I mean, she's deserved that movie for a long
Exactly.
damn time.
Everyone's deserved that movie. Do you know how long comic book characters have been a thing?
Well, it's taken them this long just to get good. I mean, look at, I hate to say it, look at freaking Daredevil. I mean, that movie was
Kitty.
just trash on so many
yeah.
levels.
Well, at least Daredevil had redemption with the TV series.
I haven't heard of BTS, so I'll have to check them out. Sassy, but I am a big fan of J-pop and K-pop, and like pretty much like even some of my favorite openings for anime are K-pop and J-pop. Like I love Share the World, and I love the new My Hero Academia opening.
And he likes pillows.
Hmm.
You like the pillows.
I do like the pillows, but I don't know if that's K-pop.
No, that's J-pop.
Ah, okay.
Because that was on Fully Cooley, remember?
Yeah, but Fully Cooley has a more like rock vibe, like
Yeah.
a melancholy rock vibe. It's weird.
Yeah. Well, they're coming back to do the new Fully Cooley show that's coming out.
Oh, I can't wait for that. That's gonna be fun.
Doesn't that premiere like today?
Tonight,
Coming out
yeah.
tonight, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to watch it illegally on my anime streaming.
And then...
Hey, serious talk. Don't. Don't do that, because no, I'm not about that shit.
I
Sorry.
would watch it on TV, but I don't have TV now. So
That's the reason why I don't have American Car Network. I don't have Toonami.
Yeah,
I
but I don't support illegal streaming networks, even if you can't see it. Like I just don't. I'm sorry.
Nah, look, man. My apologies.
Fuck.
I'm obviously sorry.
okay. Well, on a side note, speaking of characters that had crappy movies previously, any thoughts on the new Spawn movie?
This is what.
Jamie Foxx playing Spawn. Good work.
like.
Wait, okay.
Oh, hold on.
Who's playing Spawn?
Hold on.
Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx.
Huh.
Kitty.
I'm not entirely familiar with the whole Spawn series. I know it's a very edgy, 90s thing. Like,
Okay.
is it gonna be tongue in cheek?
No. Short story of it. It's about a guy who sells his soul to get back to his wife. He gets back, but it's like I think it's like
3 years
10 or 20
later.
Yeah, she's remarried to his best friend. They have a kid, and he's protective of her and the kid, but he can't be with her, so he's like taking over this alley, trying to be a hero, but he's kind of a douche about it, so he's kind of an anti-hero. He has unlimited power, but it's limited.
And the whole time he's got this psycho clown trying to convince him to start Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. How'd he die? Originally.
His employer basically killed him on a mission.
Okay, because for some
I'm-
reason I thought maybe the best friend would have got him killed.
No.
That was-
That would have made sense.
That was actually a plot thread in the Spawn animated series. He briefly thought that his friend killed him, but
It
turned out that it was another guy, Chapel.
Yeah. Yeah, it was
Um,
his boss.
Sassy, I did watch Bakugan, but I never really cared for it because I had other bad shows to watch.
Oh, wait,
Bakugan.
hang on. Is the new Fully Cooley going to be on Crunchyroll?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, well, no, I can't watch it legally then. I've got Crunchyroll. Yay!
Yeah. So yeah, like I said, you have avenues, you have ways.
Oh, yeah.
But on Spawn Talk, because I unfortunately had to deal with my cat. And my cat started attacking things. I didn't have my deterrent spray because she doesn't like new smells, and it's not right by my side like it should be. Anyway, let's see. Spawn. I saw the picture, and it doesn't intrigue me that much, but I like the Spawn TV series that Hero's reviewing. So like, I've only seen like a season of that, but it's like honestly, I think that's the best we're kind of get.
Spawn was Image Comics, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was one of the first that Liefeld did that was really successful and wasn't stupid.
It was actually really good.
What happened to Image Comics? Did they get absolved into Marvel or DC? Or?
No, Images are still their own thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so Spawn hasn't been bought out by one of the major two. Yes. Okay.
No, but Spawn will occasionally go into either the DC universe or the Marvel universe because there is actually a comic where it's Spawn versus Batman.
Yeah, it's technically set in that universe.
So who's making it? Fox, 20th Century, Warner Brothers, Sony.
I think it's Fox.
Well, it's technically Fox and Disney are a thing, so that's, you know.
That's not been confirmed yet because you have heard that the whole deal might completely fall apart, right?
You know Deadpool 2 is a thing, so like...
No, what I'm saying is that the deal hasn't been finalized yet, and now Comcast have made a higher bid. Because what the Fox-Disney deal was going to be was a transfer of stock. Comcast have come in with a higher offer of direct cash.
Because of course they did.
No,
So that doesn't mean it's completely over. I mean, the board may still decide to go with Disney over Comcast, but that might be a big issue for me because that would obviously mean Universal and Fox being underneath the same umbrella.
I don't know. I don't know.
It's weird. This whole thing is weird. I mean, I'm just wondering.
Oh
what will happen
God!
with
I just realized if they're both under the same umbrella, that means that we could potentially get more Dark Universe movies.
No. Wait, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
See, I don't know what everybody's gripe was. I liked Dracula. I thought it was a really good movie.
The Mummy was terrible, though.
Well, yeah, that's given.
Well, that was Tom Cruise being Tom Cruise.
I thought Dracula Untold was great, but
yeah, I love that movie.
That's me though. Like a lot of people didn't like it because blah blah blah. Because whatever. I don't care. I don't care. I'm busy over here watching My Hero.
I like the idea of the Universal monsters getting new movies because they've kind of fallen by the wayside after people stopped finding them scary. I mean, there are ways
start
you could
selling cereal and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I have heard of Magical Girl Racing Project that looks really cute. I do need to actually check it out. I've seen another one that it's not Magical Girl Racing Project, but it's like a Gun Girls or something like that, and the designs for that game looks really, really cute. But I don't generally play gacha games, mostly because, you know, I need my money for now.
You mentioned My Hero Academia, and I tried watching that recently. Am I the only one who feels that the pacing is all over the place for that show?
I disagree.
I mean,
some episodes will just have have almost Dragon Ball Z-like pacing with flashbacks and side stories, and then we go right back to the main story, main plot again at the end of the episode.
That's anime.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just glad that it's becoming more of a thing because I've been keeping up with the manga for a while, and I even made a review of it. I really wanted this show to do well, basically.
Well, yeah, for the amount of Tumblr ships I've seen, it is doing well.
Oh, it's doing incredibly well. It's one of the top-rated, like, top-watched shows, but, like, it's legitimately really good. Honestly,
and yet there's no merchandise for it.
Yeah, you're hard-pressed to find merchandise for it, unfortunately. But
unless
like,
it's video games.
That Warriors fight game that's coming out pretty soon of it looks pretty good.
But yeah, like I really like My Hero Academia. I really hope it does as well in the future. I'm looking forward to seeing more My Hero stuff, like exploring those ideas, because My Hero is a very interesting universe, and like I love the characters, I love the villains, I love the heroes, I love all of them because they're all interesting in their own right, and they all do different things, and I'm probably not going to make it this round because my score sucks.
Yeah. But to kind of change the TV subject, anybody looking forward to the new Doctor Who that's coming on the 18th of this month?
Oh, that's finally coming. Oh, damn. Been a while.
I don't know. I've been kind of out of the Doctor Who loop ever since like the changes that they made with Matt Smith. Like I just like it's good, but it's not my Doctor. You know, my Doctor was David Tennant, and I wanted them to do more like that, but we're probably not going to.
David, I would have been happy if David Tennant had never quit that role. He said, "Oh, if I don't quit now, I'm never going to." You make that sound like it's a bad thing. Never stop.
Yeah, but...
This is great. I just love the way he would be like, when he got all technical and explained everything, like, "Oh, this is wonderful." And then when he got really angry, oh, loved it.
Tennant was my Doctor, so like.
And now he's playing Uncle Scrooge.
Yes.
Damn it.
Well, hey, that's a solid paycheck. As long as Disney doesn't fuck up DuckTales and it didn't.
I am a
victim. As long as Disney doesn't fuck up DuckTales.
Well, they haven't yet. Don't jinx
far,
it. Don't jinx it, Nick.
Well.
But yes, Sassy, I'm a Victor Yuri shipper. I did not see Darlene and the Franks, but I like the fan art everywhere. It's a sexy show, so.
It doesn't sound very good based on.
Everyone says it sucks, but you know, I like SAO, so you know, what do I care?
I never watched Sora online.
I did.
You're better off.
I watched all of it. I actually kind of enjoyed it.
I love SAO. It has problems, but
the thing is, I just discovered recently. All right, where is SAO aired in the US? Is it on Toonami?
Yeah, it was Toonami.
I just discovered that it actually was airing here in Australia on the ABC, as in our public broadcasting network, as in free-to-air, commercial-free.
Wow.
We did the same thing for Attack on Titan a few years ago. They aired it on the other free-to-air network, and I think they aired it in the original Japanese as well. Could you imagine Toonami airing an anime original Japanese?
They did for April Fools. Ah,
yep,
got you there.
I also remember back about a decade or so ago, they used to air on SBS, which was the multicultural commercial-free network funded by the government. Neon Genesis Evangelion, uncensored, uncut, in original Japanese, commercial-free, in prime time. Not like at 11 o'clock at night, in like at 7 o'clock after the news. And then they aired the movie, which everybody loves, and has not a single issue with any scene whatsoever.
I haven't seen any Evangelion, so I don't have a horse in this race.
That one's done. Yeah.
It's amazing how to watch anime in the States, you have to get Toonami at the very least, or Crunchyroll. But here in Australia, we got
Funimation Now, or any of the other Funimation. Like, there's a lot of streaming services. It's not just them.
I'm the one that's the major one. But the fact there isn't a dedicated anime network in the US on cable is bizarre to me.
There used to be. It just wasn't doing well. Unfortunately, like that's the thing. Like, there's been a lot of people attempting to do it, but unfortunately, you know, due to things shifting around, licensing, like we've had a few networks here and there, and we still have we have High Dive, which just started. Like there's a few different networks that are starting now that are trying to get their name out there.
But the problem is with those networks is that they may only be available on like one or two providers, and they might be like in like really bizarre packages.
Well, yeah, that's why people didn't like Anime Strike and that whole Amazon Prime thing, because it was stupid, and rightfully so. But it's like, you know, you gotta if you want to watch a show, and like there's some really good shows that were on those networks, then you got to make the plunge, and it's unfortunate, but that's what you had to do.
I don't know if it's possible on your cable providers, but is it possible to actually have a TV show rebroadcast in multiple languages? Like, could it be possible to air anime in both the English and Japanese audio?
No, they have different
TV.
channels for that. That's why we have the Spanish channel and the regular channel.
Oh, okay. See, whenever I see an Espanol thing, I thought, oh, you can just change the audio track. Like, okay, so it's a different channel entirely. Okay.
Well, depending on which options you have, you can insert your own subtitles, but that's a special menu option.
Yeah. All right. So, being able to have being choice between dub and sub, that's a whole different thing. All right, fair enough. I'm mainly a sub guy anyway. I've never been one for dubs.
Thundercats Roar. I don't have any opinion whatsoever. I have no opinion.
Guys, let's be honest here. Let's just ignore Thundercats Roar. It doesn't take away the original Thundercats. It doesn't take away the new Thundercats that were made a few years ago that no one really watched. And
I watched it. I loved it.
And got canned because Cartoon Network can't
support its own good shows.
No, the funny thing is that with Cartoon Network, their main excuse for cancellation is they can't get toys made. I mean, that Symbiotic Titan show, you couldn't get toys made of a cartoon of robots combining to make bigger robots. You couldn't make toys for that? Man, your toy department is terrible at pitching shit.
I think people just don't understand nowadays. I honestly don't really care either way.
I think the big issue is that things like Cartoon Network, they still have the mindset of the 80s, where cartoons were made just to sell crap. They can't do that anymore, and there's no point to doing that. There's no need to do it anymore.
I mean, it's like, okay, I grew up in the 80s, so I watched a lot of the 80s stuff. So like He-Man, She-Ra, which is actually coming back on Netflix, which actually, that's kind of cool. I wouldn't mind watching that.
What the original show or a remake?
The remake of She-Ra.
Okay.
Yeah, that's coming on Netflix next year, I think.
Okay, one thing, that whole CalArts thing that people keep bringing up. First of all, that style didn't come about because of CalArts. It's just something. The original Pixar staff came from CalArts. That's the A113 that keeps showing up in all their movies. That was the room they were in. Are you telling me all of Pixar's movies look the same?
I mean, people are going to say, oh yeah, look, Rebecca Sugar was at CalArts, Darren Nefke was at CalArts, Alex Hirsch was at CalArts. Yeah, in completely different parts of CalArts. They were in different fields.
That and Gumball isn't even made in America, so...
And Gumball was made before all of this. Gumball's like... If you want to point to anything, point to Flapjack, because that was a horrible animation, and it was an originator for all this crap.
Isn't Disney an investor in CalArts? Don't they have like money in the company?
Well, they have money in anything. You're gonna have to be more specific.
Are they a financer? Is it a private institute that has financial support?
I do not know. I honestly don't really care.
Because it sounds like they would have a bit of financial stake in the place.
They have financial stake in everything. Here's the thing. Okay, I gotta pause this, because there's all this controversy over nothing. I don't really give a shit. Like, I don't like Teen Titans Go or whatever, but animation changes over time.
Also... Yeah, that's kind of what my attitude is on it. People have brought up the question to me, and I was like, I was done having this conversation after Teen Titans Go. Mm-hmm. Thundercats doesn't mean the same to me that it means that the original Teen Titans show meant to me. And I basically have the same attitude towards Thundercats 4 that I have towards Teen Titans Go. I don't like it, but I don't want to talk about it. I'm just so
It's basically
done
like,
at this
I don't-
point.
It's basically like, I don't care. Like, Teen Titans Go can exist for like 10 years and accumulate 500 episodes. I don't care. Alright? I still have my Teen Titans.
I am
Unless-
so over all of this bullshit and whose show is, whose or whatever. It's a
But
goddamn television
side note-
program.
Okay, but on a side note, what's with all these reboots anyway?
Well,
I mean,
I feel like that there are a lot of reboots, but there are also a lot of original stuff. I mean, there's Steven Universe, there's Star Wars, the Force of
yeah, I
Evil,
agree
there's-
with that. But my point is, I don't think people would be having this conversation if so many shows from the '80s didn't keep getting rebooted, and especially like Disney keeps remaking its own movies and live action these days. Like, do we really need all of these?
I
think that's a whole other issue entirely. I think it has more to do with the business and the market research part of it.
I think there's also something to be said for wanting to capture a new generation of fans. Because if you think about it, like, every generation has the potential to be a new property to watch your product. They might not have seen it. For example, they're remaking a lot of old video games simply because these are things that people had, seen back in the day, like PS4 to PS3 to blah, blah, blah. And I support that because I know that not everyone's going to have watched or played or, seen the same stuff that we have. And that's fine. Like, that should be the way things are because we're constantly growing.
I agree with that. And I agree with that too. It's just that whenever you see nowadays that there are little kids who grew up with this generation of reboots, and they enjoy it, and I don't want to begrudge them that because it's like Linkara said once: nostalgia may be an attractive notion, but it can be toxic sometimes, and that's something that you learn very quickly when things like this happen.
Oh yeah. Come on.
And I agree
Yes!
with it. And
Yes!
And Sassy, I do agree. I do like the new My Little Pony, and I am looking forward to seeing what they'll do with the next generation. And also, congratulations, Zena.
We've completed all the gummy routes. That's why I was freaking out.
Yes.
But
It's
over. But yeah, My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic is a very good reboot when it wants to be, and when there's no Spike episodes, because fuck those episodes.
Aww.
He's had a couple of good episodes.
2, by my recollection. The one where he goes to see the dragons for their competition, and there was another one, but a lot of his like, the thing is, I like that they gave him stuff to do with the Crystal Empire, but I felt like they dwelled on that too much, and they made it he doesn't learn a lot.
Yeah, the problem with Spike is a problem with a lot of the characters. They keep having him learn the same lesson over and over again.
Alright. So, are you ready for this shit? I'm gonna show you what you get for doing all the gummy routes.
Absolutely nothing.
Watch this shit.
An achievement.
No, it's not even an achievement.
Those weren't a thing yet.
It's not an achievement in this
I guess it would
game.
be in this version, yeah.
And I'm going to turn my speakers up a little bit just so I can hear the game. Can I hear the gameplay on the stream properly?
You should be able to.
Oh wow.
So, congratulations, mission completed. Great job. Here's all the missions. Here's Bahamut and a Crown G as a reward. You're a true gummy ship master. Try making your own ships and getting even better scores. So watch this. So now, you can see all the Mickeys are complete. All the Mickeys. We got the Mickeys.
Oh, Mickey, you're so fine. You're so fine.
Don't do that. Don't.
Now, let me show you what we won. So,
Thank you.
this is the gummy ship blueprint that you win for completing all of it. This is weak sauce. It doesn't offer as much protection. The weapons don't look that good. It's just a bunch of lasers. There's no cannons. There's nothing. And you get an accessory, which I will show you.
It looks like if Square Enix tried to design a ship from Star Trek.
Okay, there we go. This is what you get. You get a decorative crown for your ship. A decorative crown for all of the stuff that we went through.
Oh,
Nice.
And now I'm going to put it on the ass breaker, and I'm going to save my game because... no, I'm not going to save that. But yeah, so this is the ass breaker right now.
King
It's not even a
ass.
gold crown. What a ripoff.
I know. It's so weak sauce. Oh, by the way,
grass.
Itchy, how's it going?
Oh, it's going all right.
So I'm like, I knew there was a voice there I didn't recognize. I'm like, wait a second.
A wild itchy appeared.
Okay, so this is the new ass breaker. This is our Lord and Champion, ass breaker, the crown.
The ass breaker with the crown
hail.
tip.
All hail Assbreaker.
All hail the ass breaker, the king of all
And the
ships.
glow cloud.
Oh, if you look at it like this, it actually looks like a king. With the smiley face, and the crown, and the two eyes.
My boy, this ship is what all true warriors strive for.
My boy, one day you shall do all the gummy ship missions, and it won't be worth anything. Actually, now that I look at it closer, it looks like the Ice King.
Yeah, it does.
He's off to steal some Disney princesses.
Okay, so everyone, remember this. This is the hardest part of the game. It's not worth it. I only did it because I wanted to show that I could do it, and I did it. Ugh.
You sacrificed yourself for everyone else. Oh, Zen, why?
So this is the 100% playthrough. We're about to finish it up with with the final boss and with the special secret endings that you get. But I just wanna, before we do this, like, I just wanna say, like, we have come a long way. I've been streaming for almost a year. This 100% playthrough. And unfortunately I don't get to stream every week because, you know, sometimes I'm sick and sometimes other things happen. But we did it. This is where we've come. We've got the ultimate Keyblade. The ultimate weapon is ours. We have the Ice King ship. The Assbreaker, captained by...
the Ass King ship.
The Ass King ship. Captained by the Dick Muncher Ice King. But yeah, this is where we're at. We did it. It was stressful for a lot of it. For those of you who have stuck through the portions where, you know, I wanted to rip my hair out. You know, the stuff where I was trying to get all the synthesis items, and where I was trying to do the gummy ship missions, and all that other stuff that was just crap. We went through it, and I already made a video on this, discussing a lot of my thoughts and feelings on Kingdom Hearts 1. Oh, Kat, you're just in time. We just finished the gummy ship sections.
Okay, I just saw something extremely freaking cool. Somebody made a PC with a slot that you put a Nintendo Switch in, and it runs from the computer, uses the graphic card, basically upgrades the graphics, and you play it on your computer.
Nice.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that? Someone's made a computer that you can connect your Switch to.
Yep.
And it outputs and updates the graphics.
It pushes up the graphics just a little bit, so you can play it on a computer screen. So you don't have to play it on a TV screen.
But by the way,
Okay.
Kat, since I know you were late to the party, so for completing all the gummy ship missions, we got the crown. That's your reward. That's what you get. It's a decoration. You get a gummy ship, but it's not that good. And it looks like the Ice King. We have the Ice King ship. That's the ass breaker right there. We did it. Is everyone ready for the final boss? Because I am.
Yes, let's go get this game done and over with.
Oh, because Kat hasn't seen it yet. I want to show the pictures, and this time I know how to overlay them correctly. So, Kat, I want to show you the cutest thing ever.
Are we already seeing the cutest thing ever in the top left corner?
Oh yeah, but so this is artwork that Sassy made for me. This is me with my cat, and it's so damn cute. Thank you once again, Sassy.
Aw.
And
That's so adorable.
I need to show you Ari. And there's Ari. Isn't that cute? Oh, I'm telling you, Nick. I'm going to commission you to make this a part of my layout because that's cute.
Make one where they hold him.
I can do that today. Just send me the files when you can, man.
Yeah, I'll send it as soon as we're done with the stream. But oh my god, like that made my day. That made my day. All right. So
Okay, I'm not meaning to interrupt. Just real quick, I went ahead and posted the video in the Discord. So if you guys want to see it, it's there.
okay. So now that we are actually on the final boss and we're getting there, everyone who's here, please tweet out, Facebook out that I'm on the final boss, that we're done with the gummy ship. Let's get this shit going, because this is the final session. After this, we're done with Kingdom Hearts 1 for a while, until I come back to do the speed run and the Unchanging Armor run, but that's not going to be for a while.
Hopefully you're going to go to the second game, or at least part 2.
I'm going to do Chain of Memories next.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
But, yeah, so right now this is the end of the saga of the 100% of Kingdom Hearts 1. This is the end.
Tweet it.
Thank you all for everyone who's shown up multiple times or who has just stayed with us for a while. This has been amazing. Thank you all so much for making this fun.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now I need to actually travel to the end of the world.
And I feel fine.
Of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it.
And thus the Ice King heads to the end of the world to his final rest. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to save. Because we did it. We did.
Yes,
we did.
I don't think that's possible.
I don't know. I think you're pretty cute. You're not quite my type, but you're cute.
No, the real challenge would probably be doing me. How can you turn this mug into something adorable?
Phrasing. You Cat, you better fucking save. Shut up. You're not my real mom. But to let you know, Kat, I have had Dayquil. I'm feeling better. I'm not 100% sick like I was yesterday and the night before. Those last 2 nights at work were horrible, and I did not want to take them off. So, all right, are you guys ready?
Open the door and let's get this done over with.
Are we the ones who will open the door?
Well, I know love
I
is
am
an
the
open
one
door.
who knocks.
Damn it, I'm mad at me.
My cat wants to be a part of this. Poll the audience. Should I wait or should I let the cat in?
Just get on with it.
Close the door. What do you think? We live in a barn?
The cat will probably
I
try and jump
tried.
and turn off the PS4.
This is the last haven you'll find here. Oh god. I don't have insurance, cat. Not until July. Meds are expensive. Shut up, Chiaki. Kitty, get your own pot pie. No, Kitty, get your own.
Oh crap, I just remembered. My birthday...
Kitty's being a dodo.
I just remembered. My birthday's coming up next month. Crap. Don't want to
My
get older.
birthday was yesterday.
Strange,
Me
that
too.
voice was so familiar. Maybe it's just my imagination. Okay. We opened the door.
And we
Love is
see
an
nudity.
open door.
We see new people everywhere. And they're all old people.
Ew. Mm.
And happy early birthday, by the way. And we're back in the Destiny Islands. Bookend, guys. We're right back where we started. It's like crazy,
Destiny
man.
Islands.
And now for something completely different.
It's like I can actually go and walk around.
Spam. Sorry.
We never do find out who that voice is. I have a speculation that it's one of 2 things. Either it's Ansem the Wise, who is teased at Kingdom Hearts 2 of knowing everything that's going on here, but they never clarify, so I think it's just narrative convenience. Or it could just be heartless Ansem being a dick. I have no idea.
Or it could be a little column A and column B.
I was gonna say I think it's young Zaya no hurt.
Yeah, I haven't gone to Dream Drop Distance yet, so I don't know much about it. I know time travel is involved.
Prepare for your head to implode once you get there.
Oh god. Time travel.
Oh, hey, Rodolphus, thanks for hosting the stream. By Force.
The time travel. Not nice.
One who knows nothing can understand nothing. Okay, so funny thing here. So we were playing Jackbox, and one of the things in Fibbage, I think it's Fibbage 3 or something like that, where it's like this internet prompt, but one of them you have to say a truth and a lie, and people have to determine which is truth and which is lie. Well,
I've seen the game show.
so I put for my options, I know that, one was, I know all that there is to know, and the other was, one who knows nothing, one who knows nothing can understand nothing. And, of course they picked the wrong prompt, like, because the truth was, I know that all that there is to know.
Take a look at this tiny place.
Why, hello, Ansem.
Seeking freedom.
Have you come to look fabulous this evening?
Prison.
Well, his name is Handsome. I mean, Ansem.
Well, that's one of his many names.
Finally, Riku, we can get married like we always
Cross
want.
over into other
I'm sorry, there's no Riku here. Yes, I did cheat, Cat.
Only Zool.
And this is the thing, that he's controlling Riku's body, but Riku's heart is trapped elsewhere
no longer reach.
in darkness.
His heart belongs
His heart belongs again to darkness.
Darkness imprisoning me. All that I see, absolute horror.
I was waiting for it.
Darkness! No parents! There aren't any parents in this. It works.
Well, Sora's mom calls to him to come to dinner at the first part of the game.
And she's never seen again.
You see,
You see, darkness is the heart's true essence.
Oh man, you're such an edgelord. Jeez.
Take a shot every time he says darkness.
No, don't do that.
Calling it again. I'm so dark.
Billy Zane is so pretty.
still you understand.
See anything? Yeah, dark. Lots and lots of dark.
Even his guardian spirit is covered in wrappings. He's so emo.
He's getting ready to unleash his stand.
He pretty much has a stand. He is as edgy as Yurio. Not as edgy as Bakugo, though. Bakugo is a little bit more edgy.
Just for the record, there's no real point in me trying to hear the gameplay audio on the stream. It's just
no.
going to be drowned out. Yeah. Didn't think so.
No.
Well, you're listening to two things at once. I have it so that you can actually hear the game audio, but the important thing is hearing us. We are, like... Yeah.
We're the important people, not the game.
We are here to change the stream, like, gosh.
We're here to televise a revolution.
There
I
was
just
a
want to hear how he sounded.
Oh,
There's
it's Billy Zane. He sounds amazing. His voice is
I'm
sex.
sure he does.
His
There
voice
was
is sex.
actually an interview that was done after the first game, when this game came out, the original one, and you had this fight, and one of the creators asked, the interviewer asked, okay, were there any animes or anything that inspired you? And he's like, yeah, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I'm like, well, duh. I mean, it's obvious.
Hey,
Yeah,
Bakugo is my little shitlord, okay? Don't diss Bakugo.
Instead of Aura, his stand just says darkness, 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 darkness.
No, his stand says submit.
Give in.
Dark
dark.
Darkness, starring Darky McDark on the darker clock of dark.
And guess who's back? It's Darkside, and he's ready to sit on all our couches.
Oh, speaking of
Back again. Darkness is back. Tell a friend. Oh, that's right. You don't
Alright.
have any friends.
is anybody hoping that we're gonna see Darksiders 3 at E3?
Yeah, hopefully. I'm hoping that he actually releases it on Switch, at least.
I
Hell, the original.
always think of those tentacles on his head as dreadlocks.
I see those tentacles and I see those tentacles and I think super tentacle hentai porn. Sorry.
I know. I've seen enough hentai. I know where this is going.
See, he pulled out his red ball.
Suck on my ball of darkness.
Eat the darkness. Put it inside your soul. Dark McDarkness pants. Instead of blast hard cheese, it's dark hard cheese.
Dark.
All right, if you could have a,
cheese.
if you guys could have a stand, what would your stand's name be and its special ability?
I came up with one a while back, but I kind of forgot it.
My stand, if I had one, would be the ability to predict an opponent's moveset and find its one weakness to contradict it. So basically, like a weaponized version of Joseph Joestar.
Oh, the first Joestar?
No, the second. The first one was
I
Jonathan.
wouldn't mind having the ability to look 10 seconds into the future. Kind of like a spider sense in a way.
Yeah. I think for me, if I had a stand, it'd be a sword, and he'd have the ability to it wouldn't cut you physically. It'd be cutting your soul.
Soul cut.
So he'd have us on Pacto.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, pretty much. But it would look like a rusted blade, like a rusted piece of junk, basically. Throw him off guard.
Running. Ow.
Well, as David Tennant's doctor would say, running, always the running.
You
And-
say run intensifies.
Actually, since that was something I wanted to talk to you about, I was thinking when I finally get a chance to stream, I was thinking about doing doing a gameplay, but I was also thinking about doing a game where, actually, I do this when I'm at work during lunch. Will you press
Your
the button?
ideas are intriguing to me, and I wish to subscribe to your newsletter.
And
Oh,
there's an
thanks.
actual-
Hold on. Thanks for the follow, Rowdy.
Oh, Rowdy's here?
Yeah.
Because it's an actual game where you get a choice where it's like it's something good, but then there's something bad with it. Like there's one where it's like you could cure all cancer in the world, eradicate it forever, but you give up but cheese is gone from existence.
That's a tough
Oh.
choice.
You're such a dick, Ansem. Just die.
I love the one about the
He's a
push button
pinball
where-
wizard. There has to be a trick.
where you never gain weight. You're always at the perfect health, but at every meal, Nicolas Cage watches you eat. He doesn't
Yeah.
say anything, he just stares at you. I'm like,
I would totally. Well, I already never gain weight, so that's not really a thing.
Or here's one: you get $1 million a month, but you have to donate 75% of it to a charity.
I would still take the $1 million because it would
mean, a
still
lot
be
of-
a lot.
that's what $1 million every month.
Yeah, but you have to
Yeah,
donate
that's-
75. You have to donate 75% of it to a charity.
So that's still 250 grand a month.
Yeah, that's still more than I
You're
make.
making-
That's still more than I make in a year. So yeah.
That's
Yeah.
more than most people in this country, in most countries, make in a year.
Ah, god damn it! Die already.
750 grand to what, like Planned Parenthood and
All right, well here's one.
ACL.
Here's one. You become the most famous pirate, but you never become captain.
So, wait, you're
It
Luffy?
might be Zoro.
So
Yeah, it's one of the questions. It's like you're the most famous pirate, but you never become captain.
I mean, there are worse things than being Zoro.
Or
Again with this fucking shit. I hate his submit move.
yeah, why not?
Give in
Okay,
to
here's
the
one for you.
dark.
Your children will become geniuses, but you would be a heroin addict.
No. Oh,
No thanks.
well,
It's a kid's money. Your kids.
Just imagine what that does for the child's story. Raised by a heroin addict, he rose from the ashes to become one of the smartest people in the country. Coming this summer.
yeah, but I mean, yeah, but if you were a heroin addict before you had the kids, then they'd all be crap babies, fool.
Yeah.
They'd be the smartest crack babies ever.
Is a crack baby fool.
Crack baby.
Anything you want, you can turn into anything you want, whether it's an animal, fictional character, or whatever. But you will feel exhilarating pain in areas where you transform something is lost or grown.
So I have giant tits that hurt even more than usual.
Ew.
Yeah, basically. Basically, think of it as what was that movie? Werewolf from Werewolf
American
in London.
Werewolf in London?
Yeah. Remember that pain scene he went through when he was transforming? He was like, "Oh my god, I'm in pain."
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Grrr.
Woo, wow.
Stop using the same move and let me attack you, goddammit.
That's really the smart thing to do.
You were given a car of your dreams for free, along with fuel and repairs modifications are paid for as long as you own the car. But you must work for Tesla Motors well into retirement age.
That's
Well, is working for Elon Musk any worse than any other billionaire in America?
I hate you so goddamn much. He's in a cycle of using a move that makes it impossible for me to attack him. And then when I try to attack him, he does it again.
he's pulling his Sephiroth on you.
I mean, this isn't as bad as Unknown, but dear God.
You get 20 wishes that are allowed to be anything, but you only live until you're 35.
So I've only got like 7 more years then.
Oh, I'd be already dead.
Oh my wamo. Cinder.
Hang on, what was the first part with the 35 years?
Oh no, you get 20 wishes that you can use for anything you want, but you die at the age of 35.
Suck, I'm gonna be dead by then anyway.
Yeah.
May as well take it. I
You
wish
will become-
Samus was real.
I think everybody would wish that, but with certain modifications.
Make sure she doesn't have the voice from Other M.
Oh. I was gonna say to you or to her. Yes.
You will become the most intelligent, beautiful, and compassionate person in the world.
Oh, die, you motherfucking fiend!
So the opposite of what Zenith is right now.
Yeah.
But
Everyone really dislikes you.
how is that different
That
from
would just
right
be
now?
my normal laugh.
I'm pretty sure everyone in this. I'm pretty sure everyone in this stream already hates me.
I don't. I mean
just
people
don't.
who matter.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Here's one. Here's a
Done?
good one. Yeah, he finished it. She finished it. Still good. Pronouns. You get the permanent boyfriend/girlfriend. They'll love you through thick and thin and always be there for you. But the last non-family person you talk to.
Hello, ship. Hi, I am the dark ship of Ansem.
So wait, you get a person who loves you for the rest of your life, but it's the last non-family person you spoke to.
Yep.
Huh.
I don't care who you are, this design of this ship as a final boss is fucking epic as fuck.
Yes, it is.
Like, this
God.
is the best final boss. Well, the Kingdom Hearts 2 trumps it, but like this is up there with some of my favorite final
It's
boss.
a Final Fantasy boss fight.
Like,
I mean-
honestly, I could have done without Ansem 2.
I like to think that Kingdom Hearts 2 final boss is like the nobody of this one.
Oh yeah, well yeah, it's pretty much that design. Like if you look at like the design of pretty much the way he designs his enemies, he's trying to make a similar scheme with them.
All it's missing is the part where you throw skyscrapers at a dragon.
Oh yeah. Unfortunately, even though they added triangle commands, it's not as integrated as well as the second game because it wasn't part of this game.
Okay.
This motherfucker thinks he's King Triton.
Yeah. Okay, here's a good one. Excuse me. You become the most powerful being in existence.
So Ansem?
But you wipe out mankind from existence.
So Ansem?
So I become Majin Buu. Got it.
Yeah.
So, well, considering what the hell mankind's done lately, fuck it.
Donald Trump, yeah. This
not
one,
just
this.
him.
I haven't watched Cute High Earth Defense Force yet, but I do have a cosplay of the main character, so if that counts.
Okay, this one's kind of interesting. You cure internet trolling forever, but the cure causes all cat photos, videos, and other cat content.
Nope, not taking it.
No,
not worth
no,
it.
It's not worth it. No. Let's be honest here, okay? We rid the internet of trolls. What's the internet without cat videos? That internet is.
Well, that and
No,
porn.
the internet is porn.
No.
Yes, I do have a cosplay of Cute High Earth Defense Force Red. It is
What the hell
cute.
did I walk in on?
Hey, Rosen, you're walking
Hi.
on the final battle of darkness.
And we're playing Will You Press the Button? You can make the entire region a better place to be and live.
Yes.
Lives are of millions are improved, but you work extremely hard your whole life to achieve this, and nobody ever thanks you for it, not once.
Well, that's
Oh, so
basically
this-
real life.
So
Yeah.
it's Saitama.
Yeah.
Also, glad to hear you go see your thing worked out, Eli.
Yeah.
So I basically
Well,
beat Saitama.
I'm actually talking on my phone right now. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a
Okay.
tough one.
Shut up, kitty. Not you.
Speaking of cats,
My cat wants to be part of the stream, but she kind of messed up earlier and was a dick. So
So she's in the naughty corner.
now we're
she's
fighting
been
on the-
naughty.
Courage the Cowardly Dog. I miss that show.
and then-
All right,
and
now we're
fighting
on to
and now we're
phase.
fighting on his tattoo because symbolism.
Yeah, why not?
And now we're on phase 3 of the fight.
So, Zenith, I have a question for you.
Shoot. Or don't.
Bang.
Remind me. Do you have a Switch?
No.
Oh, because I tried out the Mario Tennis Aces demo. In fact, I'm doing it right now. It is incredible.
I don't really care about Mario Tennis, unfortunately. Like, I don't like sports games. Even
It's more
Mario
like a
sports
fighting game.
games. Eh.
I got the Wii.
Is that his
version of
penis?
Mario. I got
It
my
is.
local my local Target was liquidating its Wii U sales. They had like Mario Kart and everything like for $5, so I got Mario Tennis for $5.
Phallic
Yeah, those are-
symbol, phallic symbol.
Yeah, those are dicks.
No, those are nipples.
Nick, you should definitely check out this demo because it's amazing.
This
I
entire
tried
boss
it,
is a
honestly,
phallic symbol.
But the thing is, isn't the online thing a tournament? Like, I
Yeah,
haven't got
but-
that kind.
It's a tournament in the sense that there's a tournament mode. It's basically just online battles.
Yeah, I tried the tutorial yesterday. I played a few CPU matches. It just didn't respond the way I wanted it to half the time.
Fair enough.
And it's just tennis.
I have not watched Schoolgirls.
I
Sorry.
would be more happy if this was like what they did with the Wii, with Mario Sports Mix. Don't just have tennis, have things like netball, dodgeball. Make it a full sports system. Make it a full sports series.
Yeah.
Don't just have tennis. I mean, just tennis. It's the same issue with ARMS. It's just it's just 1-on-1 matches or maybe 2-on-2 sometimes, and then it gets stale and boring.
And now we're
after a
fighting a
while.
giant face because Square Enix.
Why
You know,
not?
I've been watching Barry Kramer play Super Mario RPG, and he found the secret boss in that game. Wow, it's Final Fantasy. Yep.
Isn't that like a really, really hard boss that just destroys you in like one move?
Even if you're at max level, yes.
So can you actually beat it in Mario
Yes, it's
RPG?
just very hard.
You
I'm sure
can.
it is.
I've seen people beat him when he's under level. When they're
Now
under
imagine,
level.
imagine if Square and Nintendo remade that.
Ha ha ha! I have taken his face.
I mean, it was on the SNES
Give
Classic.
me your
But here's the
face.
thing. If you did beat the boss, there's no achievement for it because the Switch doesn't have achievements.
Yeah.
So
It'd be worth
it'd be
it
like
to
it'd be like
get
getting
Xeno back.
it'd be like getting Breath of the Wild. You get nothing but shit.
Oh, hold on. I'm trying
It'd be
not to
worth it
sneeze.
Just to get Geno back.
Or
Oh,
Mallow.
man, okay. Look, don't talk about that kind of stuff because all it's gonna do is lead to me speculating about new Smash Brothers characters.
Okay, what just happened? Oh, yeah, I hit the wrong button.
He's about to fire his laser at you.
I do
Shantae.
want a Soul Eater reboot because Soul Eater was fantastic. Although I don't want a Soul Eater not reboot because I don't.
Because it was not fantastic.
Exactly. It is not pudding. There, what is it? Am I the only one who likes the Grinch?
Wait,
I like
no.
which Grinch?
The Jim
Jim
Carrey,
Carrey one?
the good one.
Oh, I like that
That
one.
was,
Yeah.
that was actually more. That was actually better than what people originally thought it was. I mean, Jim Carrey was pretty damn good in it.
Oh yeah.
He was like
Better than the
James Woods with
Cat in the
James
Hat.
Woods with Hades. So like it was just like fast talking, a bit crass.
No, Zen,
Better
I
than the
really
Cat
like
in
the
the Hat.
live-action Grinch
Ah.
movie. That's one of my favorite movies to watch every Christmas.
Nice. I like it. I like it a lot. I think it gets a lot of bad rap for no reason because it's a funny movie.
Like if you want to talk bad Dr. Seuss movies, oh, the Cat in the Hat one.
Yeah, I was
Ugh.
trying to say.
Yeah.
There are
nowhere
worse
near as
movies.
bad as the Cat in the
I mean-
Hat.
All right.
Even that has moments.
You know, it was actually, I was actually in class last week. We're talking about, layout design, animation stuff. Then they brought up how Dr. Seuss used to do propaganda cartoons. And I'm like, really?
Yes, he
Why
did.
do you have to bring? Yeah, I know he did. We saw all of them. I'm thinking, why? Yeah, why?
Guess what? Everyone did propaganda cartoons back then. So now that I've taken his face off, now I have to attack the face inside the ship. It's surrounded
You
by
took his face
off.
off.
Face waterfall.
Nicholas Cage
All right.
in Face Off.
I want to
That
take
was
a
a good movie.
I want to take a minute for a second here. Like, just look at what's inside his skeleton of because this is like the giant ship Heartless that he's become, but there's like giant skulls all around him that have different designs. Like, this is metal as fuck.
Yeah.
This is what I imagine the inside of the Doom train would be like.
This is what happens when you cut open Papa Emeritus Ghost.
This is one of the best designed bosses. Like, as much shit as I give Ansem 2, because I think some of its design is almost as bad as Unknown in terms of that submit move. Because you saw how long it took me to just get through that part.
Oh God,
And
yes.
there's the ice cream truck.
But, like, this ship boss part is, like, 7 different phases, and each one of them is more interesting as you defeat a part of the ship. It feels epic, and that's the thing, like, no one part is really, really long, and the thing is there's checkpoints. If I die, I would start at, like, the last checkpoint, which I believe is, like, right here, because it checkpoints every other. So it's really forgiving, it's really epic, and I think more final boss encounters need to take note from it, because, like, this was the PS2 era, man. Like, this was top tier even back then. Just, dear God.
And the PS2 was not a powerful machine at all.
Oh, yeah. And it, like, granted, if you look at the graphics back then, it doesn't hold up, but, like, with the updated graphics, oh my God. And he's using Meteor. He is Sephiroth.
Like, I was just recently playing Jack and Daxter on my PS2, like the actual console, and yeah, I spent most of my time playing the GameCube and Xbox, so seeing what the PS2 outputted was just kind of jarring, honestly.
Deuces! Sorry, I beat him.
Yay!
It's over! It's over!
Frostnos, Jim Carrey.
I'm sorry, I blanked a Mystic. Can you do it over again?
and the darkness has been destroyed. I'm sorry, ship of darkness. You are no more. Michael Bay explosion.
Oh god.
It's not Michael Bay here.
Doom.
Alright, I'm gonna put down my controller, since I don't need to do shit for the next, 3 minutes. So let us watch the cutscenes.
But little did he know that when Sora blew him up, he actually made him stronger. For at that point, he became Abraham Lincoln, Explosion God.
I know now that Kingdom Hearts is light.
Spoilers.
No, that's just a lighting guy.
No, that's just the heavenly glow around Mickey, because this was when Disney respected him.
Supreme darkness.
They explain this a bit
Extreme
more
dark.
later, and I'll talk a little bit after this cutscene, but basically, the Kingdom Hearts was sealed away with the world of light, because it was corrupted by darkness.
Also, the Ansem you defeated wasn't actually Ansem.
Yeah.
There was like a bajillion of them.
It's easier to explain when you get to Kingdom Hearts 2, but essentially, this entire game was you saved the world, but it was all for nothing. Because you don't save Kairi, you don't reunite with Riku yet, and you don't defeat Ansem yet.
I mean, you saved the world. That's worth something.
Yeah, but it's not worth a Keyblade Master trophy, because he actually isn't a Keyblade Master in the series. Riku later is a Keyblade Master.
I do like that Dream Drop Distance was more about Riku's story than Sora's, because it really felt like they had to throw him a bone at that point.
Well, yeah, because no one played Chain of Memories where he had the most character development, and they didn't like him in 2, because they didn't understand his development. But, the most that Riku's had in a mainstream game was Dream Drop Distance.
So many dark sides. Who dark sides the dark sides?
Later, Sassy, thank you for the picks. They're going to be part of the stream as we continue forward. Thanks for joining in. We don't need handles, Cat. They can close the door with their hands. Besides, the handles are too damn big. They won't fit.
And the reason nobody uses them? Germs.
they are floating in space, in the ruins of a destroyed world. So yeah, there's germs everywhere.
So many germs.
I can shut the door with no handlebar. No handlebars. No handlebars.
No, Mickey isn't God, Cat. He just has really, really fetch keyblades.
He's a paladin.
He is a paladin.
Basically confirmed in Kingdom Hearts 2.
What's a paladin?
Oh
know
god. That's a paddlin.
Paladin is coming to Switch in 2018.
Alright, so now we're in space, and there's a road going all over in front of us. And, yeah, Riku could have squeezed through the crack in the door, but then he wouldn't have closed it. You have to close, one on each side.
Plus, he didn't think he was worth saving at that point, after all he did.
Mm-hmm. And we have a little bit more development for the final mix version with screenshots of them together, which should have been in the original version. They do a lot more development between the two in the final mix. And now we get to the part which makes no goddamn sense. How is Kairi there? How is she there? They restored...
Ooh, that smell is creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm with
Join
you,
us in the
Kat.
valley of the puppets.
Kairi was on Traverse Town, even by the worlds coming together, she wasn't there. It's like they wanted a last minute, really great scene with them, and this really works with the music, but it makes no goddamn sense.
She's one of the princesses of heart, therefore it's magic. We don't have to explain it.
That explains everything.
I mean, it is a dream sequence.
No, it's not.
It's not?
This really happens.
Oh, never mind then. Oh, this part, okay.
Yeah, and here's where the
I thought
budget
you-
went.
Yeah, I thought you meant the sepia tone flashback.
Nope. So yeah, like you can tell the budget went to pretty much the opening and ending scenes because they're the best looking things in the entire franchise in every single game. But like, dear God, if they don't look ridiculously pretty in that song.
I don't know. The footage we've seen of 3 so far looks pretty good.
It looks pretty damn good. I haven't played 0.2 or like
Kingdom. Oh, you mean Kingdom Hearts Unchained Melody?
no, I'm talking about the demo, the sequel to Birth by Sleep.
Which is the prequel to everything else. But
Yeah, it's weird, but like basically they show
the
off
less
the new
we talk about the
gameplay.
Kingdom Hearts timeline, the better.
It makes sense if you play them in the right order.
Yeah, watch Super Butterbun's video on how to get into Kingdom Hearts. You'll be set there.
Yep,
Yeah, buy a
I
PS4,
agree.
get the 2 games, that's it.
And all of the stars finally come back. Look at all the worlds that were destroyed. Like, that's an
All the
entire galaxy.
Stars are closer. All the stars are closer.
You would not believe your eyes if 10 million fireflies lit up the world as I fell asleep. I haven't seen Non-Baka, no. I've heard good things, though. And I do like the happy fucking New Year thing, though.
Now, have you read or watched any of the 7 Deadly Sins?
No, and it's kind of hard because Seven Mortal Sins has like almost the exact same name, and that's basically porn, and I don't want anything to do with it.
I listen to Weekly Manga Recap talk about it all the time. If that counts.
I've been reading 7 Deadly Sins, and oh my god, it's a freaking phenomenal manga. I love it, and
In a lot of places, it's kind of like Fairy Tail done better.
yeah, it's got a feel of Akira Toriyama's touch to it, with a better story.
Of course,
Go ahead, Mime.
it's
All right,
it's
later,
also-
Rosen.
But it's kind of hard for some people. Go on.
No, I'm still here. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say it's kind of hard for some people to cast the character.
Yeah.
All right, and now we are in the credits. We are in the credit portion of the game. And there's two things after this. Since we have 100% completed the game, we get 2 special endings. Granted, one of them they give you automatically for Proud Mode. But because I did everything in the game, we're going to get the Chain of Memories prologue, and then we're going to have another story, deep dive, both of which are awesome. But now we have to look at credits, because credits.
That
Fist
face
break.
with Sora by Tinkerbell.
But one of the things I loved about 7 Deadly Sins is it actually takes place around the same time as the Arthurian lore, when Arthur was still a kid. But he already has Excalibur.
Get up on the Hydra's back.
That's next game.
And the one thing I found really interesting was Merlin is in the series. Merlin is one of the 7 Deadly
Pinocchio,
Sins.
so high.
But Merlin
There's
is not a
no
guy.
way you're taking Kyrie's heart.
Oh god.
Merlin is not a guy. Merlin is a woman.
Ooh.
Really? Yeah.
Ooh.
Does she still have a beard, though?
No.
I'm with
wears
Cat.
very
Fuck
little-
the Hydra.
She wears very little clothing. And she's also immortal.
Well, it's anime.
Yeah.
Welcome to anime.
Welcome to die.
Utada Hikaru.
Well, actually, the main character is technically really immortal. She just froze the clock for her, so she never ages.
The breeze feels great. And here we go. Oh no, more credits.
I've been watching, though I need to catch up, I've been watching Megalobox. It's the 50-year anniversary project for Ashita no Joe.
Yeah, I've been watching that too. It's a really good show.
Rowdy, you'd have to be in the Discord channel, in the chat.
Yeah.
I mean, I can add you after the stream, but like, I would have to add you to the Discord group, which is exclusive. Eventually, I'm going to allow fans in, but I'm trying to make sure everything's run smoothly, and keeping these guys in check is hard enough.
You gotta make it simple and clean.
I mean, there are 6 of us.
No, not just you guys. There's like 25 people in the Discord group.
That's true.
But no, you guys are amazing. Thank you guys for joining the Discord group and for being my friends, and for making my arts and stuff. And I would like to thank Kat for being a boss, and Eli for including me in the upcoming crossover that is I've been waiting for years.
I've offered to be part of a crossover with you for a while now.
Well, part of it is my fault for like letting things fall by the wayside a lot. That I tend to get sidetracked sometimes.
Ew, geez, a peeping Tom.
But we definitely got to do that Kingdom Hearts crossover as soon as we finish the.
I mean, you've already done like a huge video in Kingdom Hearts, so I don't really see the point at this right now. I mean, we can talk about some of the other games later.
Well, that was just my thoughts. That wasn't a review. Like, I mean, granted, I guess you could say, but I don't know. We will figure something out. I'm sure we can find something.
Oh, and I'm just here.
Yeah. Yeah, Kat, that's a question that I've had for a while, too.
Alice is not a princess. She's not. It's a Disney property, but she's not a princess. They could have used any other Disney princess.
Well, they're using Vanellope, and she is a princess.
Wait, in Kingdom Hearts 1, though. Like, even back then, there was tons. Hell.
Yeah.
Like they could have done like some of the lesser known ones, even Pocahontas.
Atlantis should have gotten its own world long before Kingdom Hearts 3. Just saying. I mean, really, did we need one based on Cinderella? Really?
Cinderella's a big property. That we should have had Cinderella 3 though.
I know, but there's not really a lot you can do with that in an action game.
Wait, Kim Possible voices Yuffie?
Yeah.
That checks out.
Damn.
And then, in Birth by Sleep, which also had the Cinderella world, there was a deleted Jungle Book girl, and I was really interested in seeing what they would have done with that.
I don't know why my brain went to this, but I'm looking forward to the new Lion King movie.
Okay.
Oh, right. Because of the Jungle Book movie that happened. That's where that's how I connected that.
I don't know. I'm kind of mixed because I like Jungle Book, but I hated Maleficent.
Well, there's another Jungle Book movie coming out.
Yeah, with apparently starring the kid that taped stuff to himself in Jack and Jill as Mowgli.
Yeah.
It's just weird.
Good to see that didn't ruin
the
his
world
career,
is
though.
weird. Granted, Kat, we have to give it a chance because that's kind of our show.
And I know you're gonna go see The Incredibles 2.
Most definitely.
That's a day one.
I do hope
Everybody has
it's
to
good.
see it.
Oh god, these credits are still going. Just show me the scene.
I'm planning on going to see Ant-Man and Wasp.
Same here. I mean,
Anybody see Deadpool 2?
yeah.
I did.
Please, I haven't seen it yet. Please don't say anything.
I won't. I'm just saying it's good.
All
I'm
right,
just
here we
gonna
go.
say, the mid-credit scene alone is worth seeing the entire movie for.
Oh, most definitely. The mid-credit scene is best Deadpool part. All right, so now we have preview for right here. We have preview for Chain of Memories. So I'm kind of confused about where they ended up because I know there was a giant road that they started walking on and eventually led to here. Are they in the realm of light? Is that what they're
Yes.
trying? Okay,
Yeah.
and then Riku's in the realm of darkness. That makes sense.
Right.
Okay.
Anybody interested in seeing the first Purge?
No.
I mean, the first one did good marketing.
To answer your question, Kat, they ended up here because we were in the realm of light, and Riku was sealing the realm of darkness. It's like it's explained better in the other games, but essentially Kingdom Hearts was sealed between the realm of darkness and light because people are trying to use it.
I don't know why they changed Donald and Goofy's outfits back either. They just get their other outfits back in Chain of Memories.
Yeah, so that doesn't make sense. I agree with you, Kat.
We were off the
walk
clock.
a lonely road, the only. I...
Anybody gonna go see Hotel Transylvania 3?
I haven't seen 1 or 2.
Me neither. People
I've
have
seen
been
it for-
telling me it's good, but
Yeah, it's actually
I'm
funny.
still skeptical about it. I'm chances are I'm gonna have to see it one of these days.
I enjoyed them. I thought they were great movies.
Follow the only road.
Follow.
You are the one who will open the door to the light. Okay, so that one line is vague, but it explains it. So yeah, they open the door to the light. So the door that they went to in the final rest led to the realm of light, and the door was sealing Kingdom Hearts in the realm of light to the realm of darkness. It's. I'll talk more after the scene.
Yeah, Rowdy. I'm definitely in agreement with you there. I haven't been to the movie theater this much in a long time.
Okay, admittedly, I kind of want to go see Happy Time Murder.
I'm gonna stick with Redbox on that one.
God, I love this. Another Side, Another Story deep dive is so fucking fantastic. Like, look at the cutscene. Look at the quality of these visuals. Japan, why do you gotta be so fucking cool?
Yeah, but you know it's expensive as hell.
Oh yeah.
I mean, $12 for like three grapes.
With that eye, it's golden eye.
Yeah, this is setting up Kingdom Hearts 2. This was included in the final mix of the PS2 version. Originally Japanese only, but obviously brought over here as well.
Oh yeah. I think one of the things I loved about Kingdom Hearts 2 was just the whole dual blading thing.
Dual wielding was awesome.
It's so simple, but just adding another, like, you can wield a giant key in this one, and the second one they're like, hey, what if we had two?
You can tell that they wanted to do the whole running up walls and like reaction mechanic that they're doing in 3 here. Like, I think they were so ambitious back then, but they couldn't pull it off.
Oh man, this reminds me of the old days, back when this game originally came out. There was this guy who was trying to edit this really ambitious AMV of Through the Fire and the Flames set to this. This scene was featured prominently.
I'm sure some people thought this game had in-game. This was in-game graphics at the time.
To be fair, the opening cutscene has these graphics.
And nowadays,
it's pre-rendered.
You're
Funny
pre-rendered.
funny thing is nowadays that costume just makes Riku look like one of the androids from Nier Automata.
Oh, really?
This is totally the Matrix, in that I went to see him. He looks just like you. That's the unknown fight from this game. And I'm getting an echo from someone.
It's from Rosen.
Nope.
It's always Rosen.
No, it's not always Rosen. It's always me.
Okay. Ooh, wait, the trophies do stack on this version.
Woohoo!
Okay, so Final Mix Master. Proud Player.
Final Mix Master. Now I'm imagining somebody running a DJ turntable with a keyblade.
All right, now let's go over my stats. Heartless defeated 9,999. I think I think it was more than that. They just maxed out the cap.
Yeah.
Times defeated only 25.
Not bad.
Bye, Sassy. Times hit by an enemy 2,844. Attacks afflicted 996. Item usage 86. Party member knockouts 296. Yeah.
Now imagine if you got a final grade for all that, and you got like a C- because times you would defeat it.
And curative spells cast on friend 3. That's for the ghost Heartless. So yeah, we did it.
I always hated it when games grade you. It's one thing to have a word for 100% completion, but you really don't need a grading system.
But yeah, so guys, that's Kingdom Hearts 1. We have our second completed game on stream.
Yay!
Yay!
And this is the first 100% completion. Granted, we still haven't got the platinum, but we still have quite a few more things to go. We still have more things to do in this game. But next up, we're going to be doing RE Chain of Memories. The card game. The card game. And it's better on
Australian.
At least you're not being graded like in South Park. But yeah, like, it's not as bad as the Game Boy Advance version, because I went back and I tried to play it, and we'll get into that when we start that stream. But, yeah, like, Chain of Memories, I want to like it. But after playing it for so long, because I'm working on the Platinum on the PS3 version, after playing it for so long, I'm just so tired. It's a very tiring game. But with that being said, like, I already made a full-on video about Kingdom Hearts 1, my thoughts, my feelings. I think this is a fantastic game that has mostly aged well. There's quite a lot that hasn't, but it's still a very fun game, and we did it. We did it. We got that 100%. Go, you guys are awesome for doing that. You got that 100%. It's you.
Yay!
You did that. You.
You get 100%. You get 100%. You get 100%. We all get 100%.
Everybody gets 100%.
I'm not gonna end the stream just yet. I might want to discuss a little bit more of Kingdom Hearts, but I just want to thank.
Do we want to continue a little bit of Doki Doki?
I said that was tomorrow, Rosen. Did you not get my Discord message?
I did. I'm just saying, like, since we have time.
Okay, I gotta bounce, guys, because I gotta go help my wife.
My wife. Later, Max.
Later, guys.
Nah,
Actually, Zen, while we're talking, could you send me the images now?
Hold on. Try not to sneeze here. I hate cold so much. All right, let me put this in the general chat. Okay. There you go. Okay. But yeah, Rosen, I'm in case you haven't noticed, I am sick. So I don't want to...
Right, my bad, sorry.
Yeah, so I don't want to bring this any longer than I have to. I'm kind of surprised that I got through the end of the world gummy missions like this. I'm probably going to have some more Dayquil and do some laundry after this, but I do want to discuss a little bit more Kingdom Hearts, kind of a lead-in.
I'm there tomorrow, not for the whole thing.
Okay. Thanks, Rowdy. But yeah, like, what I wanted to really discuss is kind of how this franchise like led into other bits, because clearly that, a lot of people like to say that Nomura like flies by the seat of his pants and retcons everything and didn't plan a lot of this, but it's clear he had a vision of what he wanted in mind, and it's very clear that he knew he wanted to make a trilogy from the start, because like, this game doesn't have a definitive ending. There's no, like, oh, hey, we saved the world and everyone's happy. This is not as dark as Birth by Sleep is from what I've been hearing, but, like, none of these people get what they want in the end. Kari doesn't get to be with Sora. Riku doesn't get anything. Sora he saves the world, but he doesn't get to be with his friends. And he has to walk in the realm of light and find a way back home. It's very much a hero sacrificing himself for the world. And so it's clear that he wanted to do more with this concept. And, well, eventually we would get Kingdom Hearts 2. I think the idea of Chain of Memories worked. I kind of wish it was, like, originally posted to the PS2. Because,
the cards.
Here's the thing. On its own, a card battle system isn't bad, because I've played card battle systems that work. It's just the way this is presented, especially on the Game Boy Advance back then, the controls were just so hard to wrap your mind around that I never beat it as a kid. I only beat it...
If it was on the DS, it would be a lot better for the controller, because there's only like, 4 buttons on the Game Boy Advance, isn't there?
Yeah.
It's not just that, it's holding it for long periods of time. And that small screen, like, again, I have my Game Boy Advance, I tried to play it again. I got an hour or two into it, and my eyes were starting to strain. I was having trouble, like, playing through the game. Not to mention my Game Boy Advance, like, battery light is flickering, like, red. So I think I think it might finally be dying. So I tried to play on the Game Boy Player, and that didn't work. So it's just like, the original version...
Why didn't it work?
It could be the cartridge. I don't know. Like, I got an hour in, and then all of a sudden it stopped reading the cartridge.
Come on, Reese.
So I don't know.
Rest in spaghetti, never forget spaghetti.
So I can only comment on the PS3 version that I've played, but the control scheme just is so much better. It works much more as a... Like, think about it this way. Having a controller in your hand that weighs far less and has more varied buttons is much easier than having a console in your hands and trying to wrap your hands around the cards. But yeah, so like, I think it was too ambitious for its console, and it should have been stuck to a PS2. But they wanted to do a deal with Nintendo. It kind of worked, kind of didn't.
This was when the PSP was still out. The PSP was out by now, right?
No.
Yeah, that's probably why. Because there was no other handheld.
Is that Rosen? That background noise?
That's
No,
not me.
it's Hero.
Zen, check the general chat for a second.
All right, hold on.
How's that look?
What background noise are you talking?
Some ruffling around and stuff.
Yeah, heroes
Oh,
on your
sorry.
end. There's a lot of.
Okay, that is really, really cute. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I'll send you the PNG.
Alright, so I'll use that for the next stream. We're gonna have a new layout.
The one you replace the front one with.
I really I think that Chain of Memories would have been. Oh, that's me. Ari, I'm my nose is running. I'm sorry, I'm sick.
The crinkling stuff was a few. That was me rearranging my snacks, and then I had to go take the dogs. Sorry about that.
Happened.
But anyway, I think Chain of Memories it was just too ambitious for its own good. With controller, it's a million times better. It still has problems. We'll get to them, but I think the superior version is the PS3 and PS4 versions. Granted, I haven't played the PS4, and I'm yearning to play it with that controller because the DualShock 4 is the best controller in my opinion.
It's also the most well-selling controller ever.
Yes.
What, the DualShock 4?
Yeah.
Yep, they just confirmed it.
Best-selling controller. Really?
Yeah.
Yep. That's what I heard.
But yeah,
Wait,
so
best-selling controller, so, well, okay. Debatable. I mean, the PlayStation 1 would probably have sold more controllers. The PS2 probably sold more controllers.
they're using data, Enigma. They're using data.
Yes.
Look, I'm not gonna lie, Sony's data is very skewed. I'm sorry. I don't trust Sony's data. Ever.
Nick, I don't want your fake news bullshit. Just deal with the data. We have facts. Use the facts.
I don't believe the PS Move was a success ever.
Nick, we're talking about Kingdom Goddamn Hearts. Can you at least just, not... Can you just not?
Alright. Alright. Jesus. Relax.
We're talking about Kingdom motherfucking Hearts here.
But yeah, so Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories is going to be next. My final thoughts on Kingdom Hearts 1. I'm probably not going to play it for another 20 years.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you never touch it again.
No,
You gotta lock it into a vault.
I'm going to play it again.
Disney Vault.
I will play it again in the future because we do have to do our speed runs, but I'm not going to do like all the extraneous stuff that I did here. It just, this is a good game, but there are certainly problems, and the more time goes by, the less fun I have playing it. It's still a fantastic, fun game, but I see the flaws so much, and it kind of becomes tiring to go through some of this stuff, and especially a lot of the Final Mix stuff, well, it added all that like amazing cutscene bullcrap that was amazing. Fuck those Rare Heartless. Fuck those Sniper Wilds.
It's like it's incredibly demanding.
It's like they knew their audience. They knew we wanted more out of our game, and we wanted more challenge and this and that and the other thing. But the thing is, I don't know if it was a Japan thing because they want a super huge challenge or what. They just made it too frustrating to the point where like a lot of the 100% completion stuff is not worth it. And from what I hear, the super secret bosses in later games are even worse. Okay, anyway, Kingdom Hearts, it's a great game. If I had to suggest a version to play, definitely PS4 Final Mix, but don't complete it. If you want to complete it, complete the original game, because it's better. In terms of completion. Alright, I think that's all I gotta say. I mean, this has been the conclusion to a very, very long-running stream. Yeah, I've been having such fun as we completed the crap out of this game. With all of that being said, I am Zenith Rule, and we will see you guys in the future for more stuff. I have Prince of Persia on the horizon. I want to go back to Warrior Within for a little bit, but there's going to be more Chain of Memories, more Doki Doki, more Ys.
Tomorrow, actually.
More E3 as well, don't forget that.
And E3. Again, it kind of really depends on how well I'm feeling, because I was feeling better earlier, but I think the Dayquil wore off just like now, so I need...
Get some rest, man.
I need more Dayquil. I need to do some laundry. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for showing up to the stream. For those watching in Twitch, you guys are amazing. We hit peak chatters today with 11, which is the most we've ever reached.
14.
14.
I saw 14.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
I saw 14 active. Yeah.
So that's like the most we've ever had. So thank you guys so much. This has been a great finale. For those watching on YouTube, thank you so much. I'm sorry I'm sick, but the show must go on. With that being said, I will see you guys next time.
Hey, this is Megami33. Thank you for watching Zenith Woo Review. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more awesome videos. If you like what you see, check out the Patreon page at patreon.com/ZenithWooReview.